personality type study was conducted on Michael Jackson, and here are the results. It's a large-scale and interesting study at the same time. Michael Jackson was an American singer, songwriter, dancer, and philanthropist who exhibited common ISFP personality traits according to the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI. The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator distinguishes 16 personality types based on how people receive information, react to different situations, interact with others, and manage relationships. Michael Jackson was an ISFP personality type with dominant functions of introversion I, sensing S, feeling F, and perceiving P. Jackson's peaceful demeanor and adventurous creative attitude were a direct match for the composer's ISFP personality type as described by the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. Michael Jackson's ISFP personality helped him continue his rise to stardom throughout his career, which is still widely celebrated decades after his unexpected death in 2009. Michael Jackson's personality type, Enneagram type, Zodiac sign, career, successes, career behaviors, family life, and social life are analyzed according to Enneagram and MBTI types based on scientific research and studies. What is Michael Jackson's personality analysis according to the Myers-Briggs MBTI scale? The Myers-Briggs MBTI analysis of Michael Jackson is an ISFP, also known as the composer's. ISFP personality types are characterized by introverted, sensing, emotional, and perceiving ISFP personality traits. According to the Myers-Briggs MBTI analysis, 5 key traits can help explain Michael Jackson's personality. Intuition. ISFPs have an atypical intuition among the sensing personality types, and they do not let their dominant sensing attitude hinder their intuition. Michael Jackson was attuned to the needs of others, although his efforts to help sometimes led to controversy. Practical. ISFPs are known for their tendency to act rather than daydream, and at the same time express their feelings through actions rather than words. Michael Jackson's practical side was highlighted through his charitable work and social activism, which he used to express his feelings and demonstrate his passion for helping others. Creative. The ISFP composer's artistic nature allowed him to express his appreciation for beauty through creative and innovative works. Michael Jackson is known worldwide for his exceptional creativity and distinctive contributions to music and dance. Pacific. ISFPs have a gentle and peaceful nature, and they usually try to avoid confrontation as much as possible. Michael Jackson was naturally inclined to kindness, as evidenced by his many charitable endeavors and humanitarian work. Emotionally reserved. ISFPs tend to hide their feelings. Michael Jackson's tendency to suppress his emotions was evident in his private life, his struggle with addiction, and his personal relationships. Was Michael Jackson an ISFP? Yes, according to research, Michael Jackson fits the ISFP personality type. His creativity and peaceful nature, coupled with his introverted tendency to hide emotions, are all indicators of the ISFP personality type. Additionally, Jackson's penchant for helping others and his dedication to humanitarian causes make him a prime example of an ISFP personality type. What ISFP subtype does Michael Jackson fall under? ISFP-A is the ISFP subtype that best fits Michael Jackson. Michael was known as a free-spirited artist and performer, which closely aligns with the ISFP-A subtype. His adventurous personality allowed him to bring creativity to all of his work while valuing independence in every experience he faced. Michael Jackson did not publicly declare his subtype, but it is possible to infer that he was an ISFPA due to his traits. Those with the ISFPA subtype are referred to as fighters and are known to follow their own path and defy societal expectations. What are the personality traits of Michael Jackson? Here are the 5 core personality traits that define Michael Jackson as an ISFP. Friendly. ISFPs have a friendly and receptive nature, making them easy to get along with. They celebrate individuality and individuality. Michael Jackson often connected with his fans, putting them at ease with his gentle demeanor. ISFPs tend to be true introverts, appearing quiet and reserved in social situations, but rarely showing their emotions in public. Michael Jackson's reserved personality was reflected in his personal life, where he often kept his emotional struggles hidden and out of the public domain. Spontaneous. ISFPs are typically spontaneous, free-spirited individuals who prefer to live in the present. Michael Jackson was known for his improvisational dance style, which he often referred to as spontaneous reactions, which allowed him to deliver unique performances on stage that were not pre-choreographed. Attention to detail. ISFPs prefer to focus on facts and details rather than theories. Michael Jackson's attention to detail was evident in his music videos, most notably in the production of Thriller, which he closely monitored from start to finish. Practical. ISFPs are problem solvers and have a knack for finding practical solutions. Michael Jackson used his practicality to his advantage in his career, writing most of his own music and producing groundbreaking albums and music videos. What was Michael Jackson's personality type like in family life? Michael Jackson's ISFP personality type in family life was loyal, kind, and supportive. ISFPs are caring parents who bring harmony to the family. Despite their outwardly quiet demeanor, they care deeply for their children and provide personalized support as needed. Michael Jackson became very protective of his children's privacy due to his public childhood and negative interactions with the media. He formed a close bond with his siblings while growing up in an entertainment family and greatly admired and respected his mother, whom he described as the greatest inspiration in my life. What was Michael Jackson's personality like in his professional life? Michael Jackson's ISFP personality type in his professional life was creative, sensitive, and detail-oriented. His personality type was evident in his ability to think outside the box, as well as his intelligent focus on aesthetics. Michael Jackson was the true embodiment of the ISFP composer type. His multi-talented and energetic performances made him an invaluable part of popular culture. Jackson earned the legendary title of King of Pop by wowing audiences with his singing, dancing, and songwriting prowess. Michael Jackson, who had the ISFP personality type, was known for his gentle, empathetic, and sensitive nature, which was reflected in his professionalism and long-term relationships in the industry. What was Michael Jackson's social personality like? Michael Jackson's social personality was loyal, aloof, and compassionate. Michael Jackson was an ISFP, meaning that he valued intimacy in his relationships and was deeply empathetic to those around him. He maintained a close-knit circle of close friends, including Elizabeth Taylor and Quincy Jones, but he may have suffered from bouts of loneliness due to his introversion. Jackson's emotional reaction to Elizabeth Taylor walking out on one of his concerts suggests a tendency toward introversion and a need for approval, both common traits of ISFPs. What personality type is a good match for Michael Jackson? The personality types that are best compatible with Michael Jackson and other ISFPs are those with the EJ personality type, such as ESFJ and ENFJ. These types are often referred to as executives, as they enjoy taking the lead and creating order in a situation. Executives tend to be logical, organized, and goal-oriented. EJ personality types are known for being practical and action-oriented, which can complement the more creative and spontaneous nature of ISFPs and help bring their creative ideas to life. What Enneagram type was Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson was an Enneagram Type 4. Jackson's creative genius was partly due to his Enneagram Type 4 personality. He expressed strong emotions through singing and had a strong need for self-expression, which allowed him to craft an iconic fashion sense alongside timeless music. Michael Jackson also struggled with complex identity struggles and showed compassion for underprivileged communities. Jackson's ability to be kind and understanding came from the Enneagram Type 4 W3, which tends to produce compassionate individuals who are eager to help others. What Enneagram type level was Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson's Enneagram type level is not known for certain. Michael Jackson's Enneagram health level requires an exploration of oneself, motivations, and behaviors. This exploration is difficult due to Jackson's colorful history surrounding addiction and personal struggles. However, what is known is that the Enneagram levels range from 1 to 9, with 1 describing a healthy level of awareness, while 9 indicates dysfunctional and destructive behaviors. Michael Jackson would likely have fallen into levels 7 to 9 on the Enneagram Type 4 spectrum, meaning he ended up on the dysfunctional scale. What is the wing of Michael Jackson's Enneagram type? The wing representing Michael Jackson's Enneagram personality type is 4W3. As a 4W3, also known as the aristocrat, Jackson demonstrated unparalleled creativity and ambition. This led him to become one of the greatest musical icons. His creativity as a 4W3 Enneagram type led him to make great strides in pop music, while never shying away from bold fashion statements. Michael Jackson's passion for musical success led him to compose some of the most successful songs over 4 decades, inspiring millions around the world. However, his Enneagram personality type, 4W3, made him hypersensitive to criticism, causing him deep distress when negative media attention came his way. How did Michael Jackson's personality influence his career? Michael Jackson's personality influenced his career in 2 primary ways. First, Jackson's unique personality type encouraged him to take risks and explore, both in terms of music and fashion. His ISFP traits allowed him to freely embrace his creativity, which was reflected in his career, from the success he achieved with the Jackson 5 to creating some of pop culture's most timeless songs. This perspective not only pioneered a new era of popular music, but also inspired generations through dance and fashion forever. Second, Michael Jackson was not only a gifted artist, but he also developed a sensitive and intuitive personality that created bonds with his supporters. Michael Jackson's ISFP traits allowed him to connect emotionally, providing authentic experiences for fans everywhere. How do Michael Jackson's songs reflect his personality? Michael Jackson's songs reflected the creative, sensitive, and humane ISFP personality. Jackson achieved worldwide fame as a young member of the Jackson 5 before reaching record-breaking heights in his solo career. Here are 3 examples of how Michael Jackson's lyrics reflect his ISFP personality type. Heal the World is an ode to ISFPs, supporting their sensitivity and ambition for a better world. With lyrics that showcase strong values and a quest for peace, this anthem embodies the spirit behind those, like Michael Jackson, who strive for harmony every day. We can fly high, never let our souls die. In my heart, I feel you are all my brothers. Make a world without fear. Together we will cry tears of joy. Earth Song speaks to the heart of anyone who cares about our planet. Jackson's lyrics celebrate the beauty and importance of nature. This song embodies Michael Jackson's sensitivity and ambition to make a positive impact on the world. With a strong focus on values and a desire for harmony, Michael Jackson and other ISFPs are characterized by these traits, which are embodied in these lyrics. Have you ever stopped to notice this weeping earth, these weeping shores? Michael Jackson's hit song, Man in the Mirror, embodies the ISFP's inner journey and desire for personal growth. With its upbeat beat and powerful lyrics, the song serves as a reminder to take charge of our lives so we can make meaningful changes that lead us down a positive path. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. How do Michael Jackson quotes reflect his personality? The following 5 quotes reflect Michael Jackson's personality as an ISFP. ISFPs emphasize the importance of relationships and emotions over money and material things. Michael Jackson believes that giving a piece of your heart is more valuable than anything else in life, as evidenced by the quote below. Giving a piece of your heart to someone is worth more than all the riches in the world. Learning is best achieved through exploration and first-hand experience for ISFPs. Michael Jackson valued art in all its forms and honed his craft by studying and imitating those who had already mastered it, as evidenced by the following quote. The greatest education in the world is watching the masters at work. ISFPs are often called true feelers because of their intrinsic appreciation for life experiences and their deep connection to their emotions. Michael Jackson shows in the quote below that he understood that everything in this world is connected, allowing him to find meaning in even the smallest things. The meaning of life is found in every expression of life. It is found in the infinite forms and phenomena that exist in all of creation. The sky is the limit when it comes to expressing individuality and creativity for ISFPs. Like most ISFPs, Michael Jackson preferred a less traditional path that allowed him to pursue his passions on his own terms rather than adhering to traditional norms. His individuality is evident in the quote below. I'm interested in making a path rather than following a trail. And that's what I want to do in life, in everything I do. As an ISFP, Michael Jackson had a unique outlook that focused on creating an atmosphere of honesty and sincerity. ISFPs like Jackson are idealistic thinkers and seek to create a world where honesty and integrity are valued above all else. As he succinctly explains in the quote below, lies run sprints, but the truth runs marathons. How compatible is Michael Jackson's Zodiac sign with his personality type? Michael Jackson was born under the sign of Virgo, and the ISFP personality type complements Virgo traits. This combination explains why he formed such deep connections with people, being intuitive and empathetic through the ISFP personality type, while many Virgos tend to be more reserved. Michael Jackson's personality transcended the typical Virgo traits by expressing his kind-hearted nature, which reflects the emotionally open characteristics of the ISFP personality type. However, there is no scientific evidence to support a direct correlation between astrology and any of the 16 personality types. Which singers share the MBTI type with Michael Jackson? Here are 5 singers who share the MBTI type with Michael Jackson. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's style and personality are classic representations of the ISFP type. Gaga's bold choices of clothing, hair, and makeup show her preference for self-expression. However, she also combines the quieter qualities of the ISFP type. Both Jackson and Gaga valued privacy over publicity, especially in their family life. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe embodied the ISFP personality type, displaying a bold, independent spirit with compassion and spontaneity at its core. As an ISFP, she valued living in the moment. Like Michael Jackson, Monroe lived a life of fierce independence and went through several short-lived marriages without losing her focus on what truly mattered to her, living in the present. Paul Anka. Anka's passion for connecting with people points to the ISFP personality type. His reserved emotional nature and ability to tap into the energy of his audience make him a dynamic entertainer. For both Michael Jackson and Paul Anka, when they weren't on stage, their private lives remained completely out of reach. Many ISFPs can identify with this trait. Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse was a powerful expression of the ISFP personality type. She embraced life with a practical, spontaneous attitude that helped fuel the success of her Grammy-winning career. Unfortunately, like Jackson, the same traits that made her an icon also led to her struggles with addiction in later years. Lana Del Rey. Lana Del Rey is a distinct embodiment of the ISFP personality type. Lana Del Rey and Michael Jackson share a compassionate nature, deep emotional sensitivity, and unwavering moral principles. Who are Michael Jackson's similarities? Here are 5 celebrities who exhibit ISFP traits similar to Michael Jackson. Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix and Michael Jackson were musical legends who shared a deep passion for creating soulful music. They embodied ISFP personalities as timeless creators whose work was rooted in emotion and authenticity. Both Jackson and Hendrix created unforgettable sounds that will live on in history. Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor and Michael Jackson were both individuals with strong empathy who deeply valued their close relationships. As ISFPs, Jackson and Taylor bonded over a trait of kindness that resonated throughout their lives. Steven Spielberg. Michael Jackson and Steven Spielberg are both known for pushing boundaries in their creative endeavors, a trait shared by ISFPs. Bob Ross. Michael Jackson and Bob Ross share the ISFP personality type, emphasizing the close relationships that were central to their lives, along with a remarkable empathy and compassion for people and nature. Doris Day. Doris Day and Michael Jackson demonstrated a unique freedom in their artistic styles. As ISFPs, both had a remarkable ability to express themselves and entertain audiences through performance art.